Hello friends, my name is Juan Diego Ortegon, and today with my friends Nicolas Hernandez and Nicolas Cortez, we are going to show you a tutorial from Learn More Easier the trigonometry. Now, at the beginning I'm going to tell you about the trigonometric reasons. Next, Nicolas Hernandez explain the Pythagorean, and finally Nicolas Cortez do some exercise. So, are you ready? Let's start. Okay, the trigonometric reasons are divided into the fundamentals and the reciprocals. Now I'm going to explain the fundamentals. There are three: sine, cosine, and tangent. Sine is equal cosine over tangent. Cosine is equal sine plus tangent. And tangent is equal cosine over sine. Now I'm going to explain the reciprocals that are secant, cosecant, and cotangent. Secant is equal 1 over cosine. Cosecant is equal 1 over sine. And finally, cotangent is equal 1 over tangent.
I treat you like a real lady. I keep you at the cold.
Hi, today I'm going to show you how to improve your trigonometry skills, teaching you the essential trigonometric identities. First, the definition of a trigonometric identity is an equal that involves trigonometric functions and is true for all values of the occurring variable. Juan Diego already showed to you the reciprocal and the quotient identities. Now I'm going to teach you the Pythagorean identities, which there are three. The main Pythagorean identity is sine square x plus cosine square x equals 1. With this you can get the other two Pythagorean identities. The first one is tangent square x plus 1 equals secant square x. Is the result of dividing the main Pythagorean identity by cosine square x. The process of this is very simple. Sine square x over cosine square x is tangent square x. And cosine square x over cosine square x is 1. Now that equals 1 over cosine square x, that is the same secant square x. The second identity is cotangent square x plus 1 equals cosecant square x. That is the result of dividing the main Pythagorean identity by sine square x. Here the process is also very simple. Cosine square x over sine square x is cotangent square x, and sine square x over sine square x equals 1, and all of that equals 1 over sine square x, that is the same as cosecant square x. These identities are very important at the moment of doing exercises, for example demonstration. Now I'm going to tell you a tip, that is to express sine square x and cosine square x in terms of sine and cosine. To express sine square x on cosine terms, you have to use the Pythagorean identity. The only thing that you have to do is pass the plus cosine square x to the other side of the equal. Then sine square x equals 1 minus cosine square x. The process is the same with cosine. And also, if you want to do it with just sine x, you can do it the same, but adding the root of that expression.
Hi, I'm Nicolas Cortez. Let me show you how to do this exercise. Use, obviously, the trigonometric identities. So, this exercise is so easy. Why? Well, we know the trigonometric identities. That is sine square plus cosine square equal 1. Tangent square plus 1 equals secant square. And we know obviously the trigonometric reasons. In this case, we need 1. Secant secant is equal 1 divided cosine. Well, with the exercise. First, we have to replace this term, use this identity. And well, minus sin squared is equal to cosine squared. And the second term, 1 plus tangent squared, is equal to secant squared. These are multiplied. Well, and now we need to use this reason. To remember that this reason is the same if you have this secant square equal 1 square and divided cosine square. So it's the same. We replace cosine square multiplied by 1 divided cosine. And the answer is 1. You know that the exercise is correct, that the answer is equal to this. Well, this is the exercise basic. Okay? Well, in this opportunity, we try to do an exercise that is more complicated than the other one. Well, we need to fix these trigonometric expressions. Tangent equals sin divided cosine, and cotangent equals cosine divided sin. Well, we need to use these expressions in this. Well, this answers sin divided cosine plus cosine divided sin. All of them divided by sin divided cosine minus cosine divided sin. Well, and now we need to use plus and minus in fractions. Obviously, algebra for programming. Well, this is the answer. Sin square plus cosine square, all of them divided by cosine plus sin. All of them expressions divided by sin square minus cosine square, all of them cosine 7. Well, we need to use a trigonometric identity. Sin square plus cosine square equals 1. So we replace this R1 and we simplify these terms. That is equal 1 divided by sin square minus cosine square. Well, to say that why this is divided with this. Okay, have a mistake that I I don't know why I don't write square in the question, but it's the same. So we use again this identity. Well, we have 1 divided 1 minus cosine square minus cosine square. Well, if we know algebra or arithmetic or maths, we know that we have 1 divided 1 minus 2 cosine square. And to have these answers equals this. Okay? Well, to complete this tutorial, I wanted to recommend that 2 exercise. In this exercise, you need the trigonometric identities, the trigonometric versions, and obviously algebra. We hope that you like this tutorial, and we hope to see you again. Bye!